Welcome, He-Man fans, to another exciting He-Man episode. Today is on Season 3, Episode 31, entitled Battle Cat. And in this episode, we hear the origin of Battle Cat. And it starts off with Orko timbering around in Man-at-Arms workshop. And he's like fooling around trying to make a present for Teela. Which Duncan says, look, you it's good intentions, but you need to sit there and dial it down, dude. And chill out, man. And they do their thing, and Orko goes to create this other potion, and specifically after Duncan tells him not to touch no more stuff. And Cringer tries to remind him of this, and he says, well, Cringer, I'm gonna make you brave. And there was this big old explosion in there, and He-Man and Duncan goes in and clears everything up, and of course Duncan does this, what are you doing, Orko? He said, well, let me tell you a story about not touching stuff. So they talk about how Adam went on his camping trip to try this device that Duncan had made, which does animal calls, and it led him to find this little baby tiger cub that was hurt, and Adam took him home to Duncan, and Duncan helped nurse him back to health, and it created a new pet for Adam, and this cat was scared of everything. So he got the name of Teela of Cringer for the tiger cub. And of course, when Adam would have to do his transformation, he'd have to do it away from Cringer so he wouldn't know. And one day they go on this archaeology trip, and Cringer tags along, and they go and had to go get He-Man, and Cringer follows behind him, and he's like, Adam, where'd Adam go? And He-Man's like, well, I am Adam. And he points the sword at Cringer, and Cringer becomes Battle Cat. And they saved Eternia from this monster that was let loose from the experiment they were looking at. And it tells the story about Battle Cat, and that monster wouldn't have got out if Teela and He-Man would have followed Duncan's directions, and not got into the or it made a hole big enough for the monster to get out. But yet at the same time, if they would have listened, Cringer would never have became Battle Cat. But so it tended to work out for the best in the long run. So that's pretty it. And that's cool that we get an origin on a character in He-Man, and turns out to be Battle Cat. The origins of Cringer and Battle Cat, and so we get double origins, but which was pretty cool. So that does it for this episode of He-Man. We will see you in the next one. And I didn't scale this one. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give this one a rating of a 10. Because like I said, it get a double origin. So, but that's it for this week. See you in the next one.